What's up, YouTube? It's Kenny again. It's about 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm about to head out to my delivery, and I was doing my YouTube videos this morning, like I always do. I wake up and drink my coffee and watch a bunch of YouTube videos. And one of the guys that I'm subscribed to, Jeremy, who has 3 channels. He has Financial Education, Financial Education 2, and Financial Education 3. All right. He made a video on Financial Education 3, and it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And he's been saying this kind of stuff for a while, but he's one of my favorite YouTubers, and I have a lot of respect for him. He just went on and on and on about how he's so disappointed in all of us investors, and he's hopes that the market tanks basically or trades downward for several months in a row. And he's just basically on and on and on about how everybody right now is just gamblers, and how nobody's looking at the fundamentals of companies, and we're all going to get bit in the ass when the market changes. And basically a lot of the stuff that I talked about in that Real Talk video, Jeremy's spouting it now. And he's been kind of talking about this stuff for a while, but he didn't make a whole video where he's just basically he's wishing and hoping that the market just tanks and does shitty for the next 3 months so that we all lose a bunch of money and learn a lesson, And it kind of pisses me off, guys. Why not be happy that we're out here making money? I mean, instead of being pissy that we're not all jumping on board your shitty Walgreens Dropbox picks, I can't help but feel like he's in a bad mood because the picks that he's been putting out there have not been doing well. Because, Tattooed Chef's not doing well, Dropbox not doing well, Walgreens, these stocks that he picks, I have respect for the guy. He picks the stocks based on fundamentals. He does deep dives into the companies with conference calls and all that kind of stuff. And I do that too, to a certain extent. But my point is that you take advantage of things when they're happening. When you see all these people making a bunch of money on SPACs and making a bunch of money on speculative plays, you don't wish those people harm. You don't I hope they all just lose a bunch of money so that they learn a lesson. That's not how you behave. You wish them well. Take a portion of your money and learn a lesson on how to make you some money during that time period, We're talking about a guy who's got millions of dollars that he's made in the stock market. He obviously has capitalized really well off the way the market has been working for these 10 years plus he's been investing, He's done really well. And I wish him further success. I wish that he could double that, triple what he's done on his picks, But don't talk smack about all the rest of us. We see all these, companies running up and ability to make money. I've done better in the last 6 months than I've ever done in my life, I've taken a Roth IRA from 0 to 11,000 almost in 6 months by doing things the way I do it. And I don't invest in just a bunch of gambles, I do research in my own way, and I think we all, or at least the majority of us, do research in our own way. But it goes back to what I talked about before, about there being a shift that's occurred in the stock market that these older school guys are not really catching on to. And I think some of them are getting frustrated that they're not catching on to, because they see us, they see people like me making 70, 80, 90% returns plus on their total accounts, while their picks, you know, are going to take them 5 years to make that. And they get frustrated about it, you know, because they're putting in all of this work the old way that everything has always worked, and it's just not, like, they're not doing as well. And so they're getting frustrated. They're getting sour grapes. They're getting, like, they have to laugh it off and make fun of others and, you know, wish others, you know, failure rather than wishing others success. And come on, Jeremy, I know you're not going to see this. I don't have very many subscribers, but come on, man. Like, you're not the only one out there who can teach something. You know what I mean? Come to, you know, take 50,000 of your millions of dollars and go double or triple it in some of these stocks, man. Go, you know, place a few bets, bro. I mean, you know, yeah, you think they're bets. They are to a certain extent, but it's like I've said before, hype and retail investors can move stocks. It can move stocks. You can make money off of it, and that just because the fundamentals of the company, they're not making a lot of money and all, it doesn't matter, man. We're all here to make money. We're all here to make profits. And how we do that is irrelevant. Yeah, some people are going to lose. Some people make bad choices, you know, but I don't feel like I'm making bad choices. I mean, at this point where I'm at now, I could damn near lose half of everything I've got invested and I would still be up. I mean, how is that? How is there anything wrong with that? I mean, it doesn't make any sense to complain about it. I mean, why not? Like I say, why not? Yes, we have lessons to learn, but you got some lessons to learn as well. Things are working differently right now. I mean, is it permanent? Will it last forever? Maybe not, but, you know, adapt. Adapt. Capitalize on it. Don't cry about it. It's just, I don't know, it makes me lose a little bit of respect for the guy, even though, like, he's like my favorite YouTuber. I've learned so much from his channel, you know, but I don't like most of his picks. You know, I don't invest in most of the things he tells me to invest in. But I have learned a lot from his channel. I don't know, man. It just rubs me the wrong way. I mean, you guys out there watching my channel, you know, be careful out here because, you know, I do have a lot of respect for the guy, and it could happen. We could have a months and months of just red days, you know what I mean? But, I mean, I tend to believe that because there are so many of us retail investors, that even if we have that, there's still going to be stocks that are going to run up. I mean, you know, I see it all the time. We have a big red day. Everything on my watch list is red, but there's always them 2 or 3 things that are up 10, 15, 20%. I mean, you know, it just doesn't make any sense to wish failure upon people because they're not doing things your way. You know, I don't like it. It rubs me the wrong way. So, I don't know. Just wanted to do that rant this morning. Hope you guys have a good day in the market. Maybe I'll make another video here in a bit.